I'm gifted and quite fortunate to be able to express that story to Ahmadis, because it's human nature, and there will be some people who think, well, I've been Ahmadi all my life, and human nature will say, well, what's it like
On the other side.
on the other side? I'm here to tell them that they are blessed being born Ahmadis.
And you are right. I've seen born Ahmadis who I believe don't know Ahmadiyya the way you know it.
Thank you.
Because they haven't found out.
Yes.
When I was in the primary school, they started teaching us Christianity in school. And I always had a problem with it. I went back home and I told my uncle, look, why are they not teaching us about the Quran, and they're only teaching us about Christianity? And my uncle looked at me and said, what in particular is worrying you? I said, they always talk about Jesus, no other prophet. Then he smiled. He said, but do you know the meaning of Jesus? I said, no. He said, that's your name. I said, but how come? Why did not talk about the Holy Prophet Muhammad then? He said, don't worry. He said, you go, when you are learning, you learn, come home and tell me, I will explain everything to you. Then he said to me, look, there's only one religion. Prophets came to different people at different times because mankind was not ripe for the whole message. At the time mankind was all ripe, it was the Holy Prophet who then came to consolidate the whole message. So Isa is one of our prophets. That Jesus is a prophet loved by us. But you see, mankind is like that when they accept something, they just stop there. They refuse to go forward. That is why those differences are there. And I became so relaxed and I accepted. So when I was studying Christianity, I actually put my mind into it and always went back to my uncle and explained things to me. You know, so this is why I also think that I'm blessed in one way or the other. Yes, but your journey is a long one.
It is a long one. It's an interesting one. Even when I was a Christian, I only ever believed in one God.
That is what brought you across.
Yes. I only ever believed in, I only looked to one God.
Yes. Not Trinity.
No, only one God, and that's always my belief. Even when I was that high, when I was taken to church every Sunday, in my mind was set that there is one creator and one person looking after all of us, not three. And that's helped me in good stead.
There is another Ghanaian, if I see him, I'll bring him to you. He was born, he's from Ghanaian parents, born here, Christian family, grew up. He's told me the same thing. He said all along, he never believed in anything other than one God. And then he met a Pakistani lady, and they were close, and so he became a Muslim. And then he said he still wasn't satisfied. He said, why are there all these divisions? And they are insulting one another and they are doing this. So one day he was somewhere when people were making an argument. One Muslim had told his English friends that for the Quran, you can never burn it. They said, what are you talking about? The Quran is a book. It's paper. Why can't you burn it? He said, you can't burn it. So the English guy said, see, this is the stupidity about you people. You just say something, you can't explain it. Then an Ahmadi brother came in. So the Englishman said, look, Ayub, you come here. Come and join these two people, your people. Come and join them. So he came and said, Ayub said, is it true that you cannot burn the Holy Quran? Then Ayub said, when you say you cannot burn the Holy Quran, it doesn't mean that when you put it on fire, it won't burn. But if it doesn't burn in fire, then it's going against God's own laws. God made paper to burn if you put it in fire. But when you say you cannot burn the Quran, what it means is the knowledge in the Quran, God has made sure that it is in people's heads. So if you were to burn all the Qurans in the world, they will reproduce exactly the same thing. That is what we mean by you cannot burn it. Then they said, oh, you are an intelligent one. Yeah, I agree with you. And this guy was in there. So he followed him and said, what is your say? He said, I'm an Ahmadi. He said, what's Ahmadi? He said, this is what we believe in. He said, where's your mosque? We came with him to Betu Futu. When he came, and that day he got one of these to listen to Zu's sermon. As soon as he came out, he said, this is it. This is where I belong to. So we took him to the Imam. The Imam said, we'll give you 1 or 2 books to read first. He said, I have made up my mind. The Imam said, don't worry, you go and read this book. Then when he read them, he said, I see why the Imam wanted me to read the book. He has done me a great favor, but I have made up my mind. Then he came and took the bayat. So, you know, those who look for one God will end up.
Yes.
But if you are looking for 3 or more, it's difficult.
But there is one God.
There is one God.
There is one God.
Otherwise, there will be so much chaos.
They would. Quite right, my friend. Quite right. It's wonderful talking to you. I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes.
Inshallah. Take care.
We are having a Pan-African dinner after the Jalsa. It will be on the Sunday, the 8th, at Fazal Mosque. If you want to come,
Fazal Mosque, London?
London.
What time?
It will be it's normally after, I think about 2 o'clock. Because what it will be after 2, because we'll go for namaz,
Yes.
and then after namaz we'll go to Wuzu and we'll come with him to the market. But the function starts about 1 o'clock or so, because the other dignitaries will make speeches.
Thank you so much.
You are invited.
Thank you. Thank
And
you,
if
my
they ask you, tell them that the chairman of Pan-Africa invited you. Let me give you my card, just in case. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ishaq. Beautiful. Jazakallah, thank you. Welcome, salam. Where are you based, brother? Friends. How are you, brother?
You mean here?
Thank you.
Yeah,
long time.
I'm between special duties, the flags, and humanity first.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And in London?
London is, you know, I'm in Sadok, Peckham Jamaat.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm, if you see, I'm chairman of Pan-Africa Ahmadiyya Muslim Association in UK. So
Okay.
I have an office in Betu Futu. We are always
Okay.
there. Yes.
And originally you are from Ghana?
Yes.
Oh, won't say.
I speak Hausa, which is Biade. I know the South, they speak what you just said.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes, yes.
How long have you been in the UK?
About 32 years.
Okay.
Yes.
And which year did you accept Ahmadiyyat?
I was born.
Oh, you were born in
I was born in
Okay.
That's what I was just telling you.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
welcome.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. I might bring a guest as well on the 8th.
Yes, yes.
It's at 1 o'clock, you said, yes?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Fazal Mosque.
Fazal Mosque.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu. Is it?
It's just there.
Okay.